Hey, family, tech man, how's your spirit? Talk to me. Tell me something good. Tonight's is finding your purpose in your journey. This is something that a lot of people are not going to understand till they get to a certain age. But we're going to try to figure it out now, so you don't have to get to a certain age to understand. So we're gonna go on this journey together. We're gonna go on this journey together. 1 second. Let me get myself together here. See, I got my hair done. Yeah. All right, let's get busy. As you know, this platform is called TACC, Through Adversity Come Change. 5 principles, 3 articles, 1 healer. This is the workbook. This is the book. And then you have the Kindle, and then you have the 8 modules on Gumroad. And then you can go to my website, tac.love, and you put in the URL, and you'll see my website, and you can order and see what you like. All right. The unwelcome guest. Imagine you are planning a cross-country road trip. You've mapped the route, packed the snacks, and have your favorite playlist queued. But 5 miles in, your GPS reroutes you onto a dusty, unpaved back road. You're annoyed. You're frustrated. This isn't the plan. But what if I told you that the detour wasn't a punishment, but only the path to the destination you were only truly meant to find? That's the flat tire. The storm and the wrong turn aren't obstacles to your purpose. They are the very materials from which your purpose is built. Today, we are going to dismantle the myth that purpose is a destination you arrive at when life is smooth. We're going to prove that it is only the rubble of our adversity that we find the goal of our true calling. Now, let's get into it. The myth of smooth path. 1. Why do we resist our journey so much? Answer: because we confuse comfort with progress. Example: we stay in a dead-end job because it pays the bills, mistaking financial security for life fulfillment. Number 2, is a perfect life the goal? Answer: no. A perfect life is a stagnant life. It offers no fiction, and without friction, there's no growth. Example: a tree that never faces wind grows shallow roots and falls at the first storm. 3. Why do we think purpose should be obvious? Answer: we are conditioned to expect a neon sign, but purpose is often whispered in the language of pain. Like I always tell you, nothing changes in happy times. It only changes in chaos. It's just how it goes. Number 4. No, example. You don't realize your strength until you are forced to lift something heavy. 4. What is the cost of avoiding our journey? Answer: the slow, quiet death of our potential. We become could have beens. Example: the artist who never paints lives a life of quiet desperation. 5. Why do we envy others' easy success? Answer. We only see the highlight reel, not the bloopers and the bruises. We don't see the sacrifices. And what you have to understand, in anything great, it's going to be hard. Not going to be easy. 6. Does embracing the journey mean we accept suffering? Answer. We accept suffering in inevitable. We accept that suffering is inevitable, but we don't have to let it be meaningless. 7. Why is the beginning of the journey always the hardest? Answer. Because you are shedding your old skin, and that is always painful and vulnerable. 8. Is purpose a thing we find or a state we become? Answer. It is a state of becoming. It is not a trophy. It is not a way of living. 9. Why do we feel lost? Answer. Because we are following a map that doesn't belong to us. 10. What if I don't have a big purpose? Answer. A small purpose lived fully is bigger than a grand purpose ignored. A bird in your hand is worth 2 in the bush. The shift in perspective. 11. What is the first step to embracing the journey? Answer. Radical acceptance. Stop asking why, because why is this happening to me? And ask, what is this asking me to see or to do or to be? 12. How do I find purpose in a mundane day? Answer. By bringing intentions to it. Doing a boring task with excellence is an act of purpose. 13. Is purpose about me or about others? Answer. It is the intersection. It's where your deepest joy meets the world's deepest hunger. 14. How do I stop overthinking and start living? Answer. You don't think your way into a new life. You act your way into a new way of thinking. Should I say that again? You don't think your way into a new life. You act your way into a new way of thinking. Jewel. 15. What is the difference between a goal and a purpose? Answer. A goal is a destination. Purpose is the vehicle and the driver. A goal is what, purpose is why. Understand that. 16. Why is gratitude so important for the journey? Answer. Because gratitude is the lens that turns what you have into enough. 17. What if my journey feels like a punishment? One second, y'all. 17. What if my journey feels like a punishment? Answer. Then you are looking backwards. Turn around. The path is in front of you, not behind you. 18. How do I trust the process? Answer. By looking at your past. Every past disaster that you survived led you to something better. 19. Who am I without my struggles? Answer. You are the person who overcame them. They are the part of your fabric now, your entire identity. How do I trust the process? 18. Answer. By looking at your past. Every past disaster that you survived led you to something better. 19. Who am I without my struggles? You are the person who overcame them. They are a part of your fabric now, not your entire identity. 20. Is it okay to just be for a while? Answer. Yes. The journey includes rest. A river that doesn't rest in the rain is a flood. The role of adversity. 21. Why does change require adversity? Answer. Because you won't let go of the old. You won't let go of the old branch until the new one is painful to hold on to. 22. Can I have purpose without pain? You can have comfort, but not depth. Purpose without pain is a shallow concept, not a lived truth. Like I said, it's through adversity comes change. You got to go through it to get through it. And everything good is going to be tough. 23. How do I reframe a failure? Answer. It isn't a failure. It's a field search or a field research. You gather data on what doesn't work. 24. What is the gift in a dark night of the soul? Answer. The ability to see the stars. You can't see the light of your own strength in the brightness of day. 25. Why do we keep facing the same lessons? Answer. Because you keep passing the test but failing the class. The lessons repeats until it is learned. Understand that. 26. Is it okay to be angry at my adversity? Answer. Yes. Feel it. But don't build a house there. Use the anger as fuel, not as a foundation. 27. How does adversity show us our purpose? Answer. It breaks down the inauthentic parts of us. When the facade fails, the real you is revealed. 28. What is the Phoenix effect? Answer. It is the realization that you only get to be reborn when you allow the old you to burn away. 29. How do I handle a crisis with grace? Answer. By breathing, by standing present, and by believing that this moment is the chrysalis, not the grave. I hope I said that right. 30. Why does it feel like the universe is attacking me? Answer. Because you are mistaking a chrysalis for a coffin. You are being reshaped, not destroyed. I tell you, everything God put you through, He's going to get you through because He loves you that much. And it's only through your adversity change takes place. You got to go through it to get to it, no matter what. It's just how life is. The alchemy of action. 31. What is the first action I should take? Answer. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. And be who you are. 32. How do I stay motivated? Answer. You don't need motivation. You need discipline. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the firewood. 33. What do I do when I want to quit? Answer. Quit quitting. Simple. Take one more step, one more day. That's how mountains are climbed. You just got to keep going. If you fall down 10 times, get up 11. It's no quitting. I mean, it's like people, want to, in their life, man, that's when the pain starts. You got to live it. As long as you live it to your fullest, you're going to be all right. So we have a very merciful God. You just can't quit. When you quit, it's over. You know, 2 seconds later, that's when the blessing comes. Got to keep going. 34. How do I handle fear? Answer. Thank fear for trying to protect you and then gently set it down. Courage is fear walking. Say that again. Courage is fear walking. 35. What is the master key to unlocking purpose? Answer. Service. Ask not what life can give you, but what you can give to life. 36. How do I make better decisions? Answer. Ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my truth or farther away? If it don't feel good, it's not good. 37. What if I make the wrong choice? Answer, you will. Own it, learn from it, and adjust. A ship that never changes course never reaches a new shore. Through adversity comes change. 38. Why is community so crucial? Answer, because the journey is lonely, but you don't have to be alone. We are all walking our own version of the same path. So that's why the village is so important. And we've lost the village. It's time to get the village back. 39. How do I overcome imposter syndrome? Answer. By realizing that the imposter means you are in a new room. You belong there because you are in it, period. 40. What is the most important step a person? What's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? What you doing? You playing 2K?
What's up, Uncle?
What's up, nephew?
How
What
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm fantastic.
Nothing much.
We chilling, man. What's going on with you, gang?
Ain't nothing. I see you got the family with you.
Listen, man. Let me tell you
Hmm.
something, man. Big things are going when you put the Lord first, man. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling you. I keep
Yo,
telling
but
you.
listen. My son don't even wanna. He don't even wanna live there no more. He took him out. If she went crazy on you with the Section 8, what you think she gonna do with me when I get a job? He done
Hey,
came over here with his girl and all that. He ready to go get it, all his stuff tomorrow and move in with me, man. And this
hey.
one, and this one here, he don't not want to leave me. That's my other half. That's my twin. He
I
don't want
know.
to leave me, cause he know he get it good over here, man. I make sure they eat. I make sure they got money. I make sure they got money for the games. I make sure that they good. And then you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. She said I fucked up the Section 8, right? Let me tell you this shit. I called her moms. I said, "Yo, your daughter keep disrespecting me. She's calling me out my name. She telling me to suck all kinds of dick. She does She going crazy. She slammed my door, almost broke my window in my car. She said, "All right, she said, Dutch, I'm gonna talk to her. How much money you got?" I said, I ain't got no money. I said, but I could come up with some money. I could at least come up with 500. I said, but I don't think she deserves the 500 because she disrespected me. And you disrespecting me, you ain't getting my money. You
Yeah,
understand what
that's
I'm
right.
saying? You coming at me like that and you cursing me out, no, you ain't getting my money. The bitch couldn't even say thank you to me, son. You understand me, Rich? She couldn't even say
Hmm.
thank you to me, man. And I
No, but
just gave
see,
her the money orders. I gave her 2 money orders with 500. split up on both of them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's crazy. You can't even say thank you, and I'm sitting here trying to help you,
Let me
so
say
you
this,
won't
right?
lose your Section 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen to this, right? And see, this is why the show tonight is finding your purpose in your journey. You have to
Mm-hmm.
find your purpose in your journey. You can't live nobody else's journey. And see, one thing about life, when people start being disrespectful, this is when you have to put boundaries. This is why boundaries are so important. The people who respect your boundaries, that's the people you deal with. The people who don't respect your boundaries, let them out of your life because they don't deserve to be in your life. No matter how
Right.
much you may feel or hurt by it,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to always be the closest people who hurt you the most because your enemy can't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you have
Right.
to be able to have thick skin to understand, like, yo, man, you know, I'm just going to have to do what I have to do. And like I say, find your purpose. And see, when you find your
Mm-hmm.
purpose in your journey, man, you can't go wrong. Look at me, man. In five
Yeah.
months, 5 months, man. Look what I've done in five
Mm-hmm.
months, man. And inshallah,
Mm-hmm.
if it keep going the way it's going, imagine what it'll be in 2 years.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta find your purpose and embrace your journey and keep doing what you gotta do. It's about you. And see, the thing is like this, right? You can't
Mm-hmm.
let them babies see when you beefing. See, because that becomes a psychological thing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you
Mm-hmm.
beefing, do that shit when they, because that becomes something that it might turn into something good for them and it might turn into something bad for them, but you don't want to put them through that. Like I've learned in life,
Right.
a lot of the stuff that we let kids see today that when we was kids growing up, we couldn't, and we are better
Mm-hmm.
for it. You know what I'm saying? We are better for it. I
Right.
regret going through some of the things I went through because it was too fast for me to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just life. But when you understand, then you do better. You can't
Right.
you can't let her disturb your groove. You know what I mean? You doing what you got to do. Just keep doing what you got to do. Let her find her way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can help, you
Right.
help, and if you can't, hey man, shit, you made that bed. Fuck, I got to lie in it for. You know what I mean? I ain't
Mm-hmm.
make that bed.
Right. And that's
You
that's the
know?
problem, man.
Yeah,
People
but
don't
see that
understand the bed that they made. That's the
no,
problem.
they
That's the
understand.
big problem. Yep.
No, they understand. They don't want to face it. See, they don't want to find their purpose. They want you to be their
Mm-hmm.
purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like the other girl. She wants you to be her purpose. She want to
Yeah.
play you how she want to play you. Nah, it ain't like that.
Right.
You know. And like I said, you doing good. Like you just said, man. You keep God first. Everything work out.
Right. Because look, I'm about to look. And tomorrow I gotta go for this other job doing the forklift, and then the 26th and the 27th I got orientation for the security job. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
It
saying?
should.
So
Yeah.
I'm about to really get on my shit, man, for real.
No, but see what I'm saying. When you keep God first, what happens?
Yeah.
So you got the answer right there.
How many statue? Yeah.
You got the answer right there. Just stay on that path. Don't let nobody throw
Right.
you off that path. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When you fall off that path, what happens? Start getting high again, start doing this, start doing the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the
Yeah.
path you on. Don't it feel better on that way?
Yeah, it do. It definitely do.
Yeah. So if it feel better,
When I'm not using the shit, I feel extraordinary.
yeah.
Right now though, I got a numb thumb, so I
Hmm.
gotta I'm a fast the whole day. Tomorrow I'm a fast the whole day. I ain't gonna smoke no vape. I ain't gonna do none of that shit. And hopefully this shit'll go away on my thumb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, cause my thumb is numb. You know what I'm saying? So I can't
What
feel it right
happened?
now. So I'm just like, I don't know. I think I slept wrong, or I lifted the weights wrong and caught a pinched nerve or something in my neck because I got a crank in my neck right now. I can't
Okay.
turn it
Yeah,
up.
that could be it. That could be it because
Yeah.
your hands and your feet control your body, control your organs in your body. In your hands and in the bottom of your feet is all your nervous systems to all organs in your body. He went out. Give him a minute to come back in, and we got to continue the show. He went out. Okay, let's get back to it. Number 40. What is the most important step a person can take? Answer the next step. Most important one. The manifestation of purpose. 41. How will I know when I found my purpose? Answer. You won't have to ask. You will feel a quiet, undeniable peace in the middle of your chaos. That's why I tell y'all I'm at peace. And my cup overfloweth. And this is why I give y'all some of my peace and my wisdom and my understanding of life. Because you can't keep it if you don't give it away. And I want everybody to have some. Of course, it's positive. 42. Does my purpose mean I'll be happy all the time? No. It means you will be deeply content, even in the struggle. Purpose gives meaning to the pain. And this is what my buddy used to always say, yo, how can you be so calm when you're in jail? How can you be so calm in a shelter? Of course, it is what it is. It's nothing you can do. You just live your best life. Who's that trying to come in? 43. What is the ultimate goal of embracing the journey? Answer. To become a person of depth, resilience, and compassion. To be able to say, I am whole. Being able to look in the mirror and be happy with the person you see. 44. What is the legacy of purpose life, of a purposeful life? Say that again. What is the legacy of a purposeful life? Answer. It's not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in people. Think about that. 45. How do I handle success? Answer. With humility. It is proof you survived the storm, not proof you are better than others. Always understand that. Because what God gives you, He gives other people different things. And what you may think you're better than, somebody's better than you in something else. That's why we're all the same. 46. Does purpose ever end? No. Your purpose evolves. You are not a finished painting. You are a masterpiece in progress. 47. What is the final key to my journey? Answer. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself for your past detours. Forgive others for their maps. Release the weight. Like I told you, I was able to forgive others, then I was able to forgive me, and that's when my peace came. You just have to figure it out. Holding on to grudges don't hurt them. They don't care about you. It's like drinking poison, think they're gonna die. No, you're gonna die because you drunk the poison. Let it go. and keep on with your life. Your best life is better is yet to, the best life is yet to come if you live for you and you find your purpose in your journey. What is the final key to my journey? Forgiveness. Okay, yeah, I did that one. It's 48. How do I live with urgency but not anxiety? Answer. Understand that today is all you have, and this is all you need. Tomorrow is a bonus. Always understand that. 49. If I could tell my past self one thing, what will it be? This is not your end. This is your beginning. And 50. So what now? Answer. Now you begin, not tomorrow, not next week, now. The dynamic closing the room where it happens. So where does this leave us? It leaves us in the middle of the greatest story ever told, the story of your life. And here is the truth that we will set you free. That will set you free. You're not a victim of your journey. You are author of it. The pages you wrote yesterday are the ink for the masterpiece you will write tomorrow. The adversity you are facing right now is not a chapter you want to skip. It is the chapter that the entire plot hinges upon. You know, like in a movie when you think you know something and it's a whole different twist, but it wind up coming to what it's supposed to be. It is not broke. It is not, isn't it? It's in the broken places that the light gets in. It's in the shattered glass that the new mosaic is forged. It's in the darkest valley that the strength of your leg is truly tested. So here's my closing challenge to you, a dynamic call that anyone, anywhere can answer. Stop wishing for a smoother road. Instead, become a better driver. Stop waiting for a storm to pass. Instead, learn to dance in the rain. Stop searching for your purpose. Instead, start living it with every breath, every step, and every action. Because the person you are becoming, the one who is resilient, wise, and deeply purposeful, is not waiting for you at the finish line. They are being built right now in the middle of your mess, in the heart of your battle. Embrace the journey, not because it's easy, but because it's yours. And only embracing it do you finally realize that you were never searching for your purpose. Your purpose was searching for you. Go live, change, and let the world be better because you made the journey. And see, this is the whole thing. Your purpose is always in you. You just have to find it. And this is why when you find your purpose, life is easy. Because you live in your dream. Your purpose is your dream. And when you live in your dream, you never work a day in your life. And just understand, if nobody told you they love you today, I'm letting you know that I do. And that it's going to be all right. As long as we stick together, change our mindset, embrace our journey, learn the lies from the truth, and heal, then we can help everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love. Only until then can we do what we need to do to make the change we need to make in our life. Then you'll understand what your purpose is. When we all together doing the right thing to build a foundation so that we'll never have to be classified as second class anything. It's up to you. I'm here. All you got to do is come on in. The water's warm and the wisdom is strong. TACC man out. Y'all have a blessed night. And just know God loves you and I do too. Peace.